So Days Gone is delayed. I'm pretty sure that you guys have already heard it before. One of the things that I don't want to do is to actually, I guess I don't want to jump on any kind of bandwagons. One, because I'm going to get buried with all the bullshit, what all of the other different podcasts and shit like that, and other YouTube channels that are more popular than this channel. But I just want to touch upon a couple of different things. First and foremost, I want to talk about Days Gone. I want to talk about Red Dead Redemption and the PS5. But before we do that, if you find yourself liking the video, definitely leave in the comments what you liked about the video, what you disliked about the video, and if you liked it, a sub or a like will be greatly appreciated. So we're going to get right to Days Gone being delayed. And people don't seem to kind of understand why it was delayed. I mean, I've seen this before where Sony has actually delayed a game, but not because it was struggling in technological issues. It was delayed because of the schedule. I don't think that they truthfully want to go after or go against Anthem. Anthem is a third-party game. Those motherfucking games can do like 6 million in a month, and on top of it, it has multiplayer, and it's been kind of hyped on the low. So they definitely don't want that. I'm pretty sure of it. And in the meantime, you know, when April comes out, I believe it's coming out in April. Spring is happening. You know, it's an empty schedule. No one's going to do it on, you know, spring. It's kind of like the same setup what they had with God of War, releasing on a particular month that no other game is coming out. You know, give you enough time to buy the big stuff. The Red Dead Redemption, that's a big ass game, so they want to make sure that that's kind of cleared out. If you were picking Anthem, they want to make sure that you get that cleared out, and then when you get bored of those games, you can hurry up and pick up, you know, Days Gone. I'm not even mad about it because there's other games that I want to play, and I don't. It's too much. Too many games. But I also hear that people were kind of liking this to Crackdown being delayed. I don't think they get it. It was another YouTuber, Rock, was talking about this shit too, and a couple of things that Rock was saying that I wanted to touch upon anyway. And I don't disagree with him, but I just, you know, it kind of sparked that whole conversation piece. I don't think you get it. Crackdown was delayed like 4 years ago. It was announced 4 years ago, and we still don't have it out. The only release date that we had for Days Gone was February 22nd, and then it was delayed to April. So it was delayed once. So I don't know. I just want to point that out. Maybe people not. Maybe you don't get it. Maybe you don't get it. But it is most certainly not the same situation, and it's not the same caliber of game either. There's no real storyline from what I can see, and the other Crackdowns didn't do it either. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with that, but I'm not going to dwell into it. Just to let you know, it's not delayed because of no technological issues. It's delayed because of the crowded schedule. But they're going to take this time to polish it. And to be honest with you, you need a month to press these games out anyway, you know, to make it go gold. So I don't think they're going to be getting much in, you know, anyway. Other than a little hit, maybe patch shits. But people are like really fucking that up. They don't get it. You know, this is something about it being crowded. Anyway, moving on to Red Dead Redemption. So it has come to my attention that Red Dead Redemption will have 4K textures. God, that's such a dumb fucking buzzword. There's no fucking such thing as 4K text. What the fuck is that supposed to be? Oh, textures that it's supposed to be aligned with your resolution. It's the dumbest thing I ever fucking heard of. Either way, congratulations to them on having 4K textures. And maybe I sound a little bitter or whatever the case is. I'm truly not. Personally, they should have just worried about 4K. if you really ask me, versus the 4K textures. You're not going to notice much. You're not going to get a lot of texture detail out of that machine. That machine, okay, you can have more detailed textures, but it's not going to be anything to write home about, and I can promise that. But it is what it is. We haven't heard anything or seen anything about Red Dead Redemption anyway, regarding the Xbox One or Xbox One X versions. So we don't know anything about it. We have no clue as to what the fuck is going on with that one, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure that the lovely folks at Digital Foundry would put into perspective which version is better, despite the fact that one machine came out 1 year later and is more money, about $100 more than the Pro. I never understood that. They clearly know which one is newer technology and which one costs more money, and yet they insist on being surprised that the the Pro version is a lesser version than the Xbox One X. I don't think anybody was saying that it was going to be it's going to look better or stand toe to toe. It's been a fucking year. You know what I mean? You have about a 40% increase in processing power and you have more memory. So, of course it's going to look better. They came out a whole fucking year. They just crack me up. Every time I see them, it's just like, oh my God, they're so fucking annoying. I don't like that. But they know what they're doing. So they have a market that they're catering to, and that is the fanboy console war. I remember speaking to one of the, what was it? One of the members on that website, Reset Air. And he swore up and down that, oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm just trying to make, because I kind of called him out. I'm like, yo, you are being extra provocative with your titles. You know what I mean? It's like way too provocative. And it seems like you were trying to fuel a console war, and he was just like tripping. He was really, really, really tripping on that one. But he was just like, oh, I know I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm actually hurt. I need to go on vacation. Some dumb shit, man. You guys should really, I don't even want to give them the fucking props. Anyways, it is there on Reset Air. It's fucking shitty ass website. They do have up-to-date news because there's some people that are actually developers that go onto that website. It's all from the NeoGAF era. And if you don't know, they relocated from NeoGAF to this brand new website, which to me is worse. They ban you for anything. Anyway, that's a different story. But yeah, look for that Digital Foundry video. I'm pretty sure they're going to be so surprised that 4K textures. I'm a bit surprised that they somehow squeezed out these textures that has 4 more rows of pixels, and oh, it's 1 more frame better, and this is the definitive choice. Fucking cunts. Anyway, there's been rumblings about the PS4 coming out in 2009. There are some YouTubers that said they have inside sources about PS5 coming out in 2019. No, it's not. No, it's not. And I don't believe your inside sources either. And boy, when the shit hits the fan, if you're not right, because you're claiming about having these insiders, if you're not right, all hell's gonna break loose for you and your channel. So I really do hope, and you know, I hope it does come out for your sake. But I will say it's not coming out in 2019. That will undermine and kill certain titles that they're going to release, and they have a good amount of titles released in 2019. Even if it is cross-gen, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way they're going to release the PS5, and it is essentially going to kill them. The same thing happened to Gran Turismo, so I don't think they're going to do that shit. Would be a stupid move. I'll talk about that on a later date there. But listen, it's been a blast here. Let me know in the comments what you liked about the video, what you disliked about the video. And if you liked it, a sub will be greatly appreciated.